waves for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hey fans, great to have you with us for the Eastern Conference Play-In Tournament. 7 and 8 seeds going at it for postseason qualification. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. A look at the starting group for the Magic. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bane. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Wagner in at the 3. And for Philadelphia, George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. And it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. We take a look at the 76ers. And a win here keeps them at that 7th seed.
And avoiding an even scarier prospect in the subsequent game. The loser there eliminated from playoff participation. So a lot is riding on this outcome.
Oubre with the steal. Here's Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. Nobody near George. Embiid kicks to Oubre. From outside, off the mark. Here's Orlando now. Carter dishes to Banchero. Over George. Off the left rim and out. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
Running the floor, Edgecombe made sure he wasn't getting caught on the break.
Suggs against Maxey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the evening. And the first one drops.
Well, one thing you like about Jalen Suggs is this guy's a hard worker. You see that on the court, and you see it off in the way he's continued to work on his game. Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Embiid over Carter. And it falls over the rim and in.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
On the wing, Bane. Pass to Wagner. Carter outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Banchero for 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here. Here's Oubre. And the layup is good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
A slow start here for Orlando in this one. 6-point game. Suggs against Maxey. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
And it's Wagner missing. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 6-point lead. Maxey kicks to George. Three-pointer. Franz Wagner grabs the miss.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition.
Here's Edgecombe. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Embiid banked in off the glass. Embiid's got 6.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Suggs against Maxey. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, Yeah, staying committed inside. Suggs takes the contact and gets it to go.
Back to Maxey. Here's George. Franz Wagner grabs the miss.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Banchero, that's good.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Oubre outside. Pass to Embiid. Over Bane. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Oubre. 8 points for Joel Embiid.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Back to Suggs. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Look, Suggs knows how to assert himself inside. You give him a lane and he will attack.
Outside for George. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. Paul George with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Edgecombe with it. Now defended by Bane. Here's Oubre. Uses the glass to finish the lane. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Up top, Embiid. Banchero grabs the board. The Magic trail by 5. Suggs looking around. Banchero inside. Working on George. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Oubre can't get it to go. Orlando, they've gone 6 or 10 from the field in this ballgame. To the paint, it's tipped and stolen by Maxey. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. Good on the shot.
And great hustle from Maxey in the open court, getting there on the fast break.
Here's Banchero. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Edgecombe. 9 points last game. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Maxey against Suggs. Bane kicks to Suggs. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Suggs has got 9.
And you know, Suggs seems to be shooting it with more confidence now, especially from deep.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So, Stan, I'll ask you, what about Desmond Bane stands out to you the most?
Kevin, I would say what stands out the most is how this guy has improved and added to his offensive game. Came into the league as basically a shooter, but now he has added playmaking and shot creation to his game. He can put the ball on the floor, take it to the basket and finish, or set up his teammates.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And a switcher also for Orlando. Wagner's checked in.
Well, Lowry is a veteran playmaker. He's going to spot those openings on the floor.
Wagner passes to Banchero. Outside, Suggs. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Edwards with the screen. On the wing. Lowry can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And finished off by Banchero.
Wow, that's a big finish by a big-time player. Banchero, he is something.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Lowry feeling it out of it, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, physically attacking the rim is something Drummond does well, and the lob pass only makes it easier for him.
Now, here's Suggs. He's got 12. Outside, Payne. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Philadelphia. Pass to Lowry. Out to Edwards. Here's Barlow. From downtown. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Yes, that goes in.
Well, you have to deny the entry to Wagner. He's just automatic around the rim.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Barlow. Back to Lowry. Pocket 6. Edwards dishes to Lowry. Bryant. Off target with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that one's good. Suggs. Now just a 2-point 76ers lead.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Drummond with a screen on Bane. And Drummond throws it down.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
And here is Suggs. 23 points his last outing to the inside. The kick out to Bane. That ball's nice speed that time from Banchero.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Banchero draws the double. Payne for 3. And it's Grimes with the rebound. The 76ers leading. From deep, Maxey.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end. And the D getting out work there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we welcome you back to the second quarter of this exciting play-in game. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
The Magic trail by 3. Quentin Grimes out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Edwards. And now here's Isaac. Here's Wagner. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Wagner's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Magic. The 3 trains the three-pointer. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Outside, Bain. Pass to Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. Over Edwards. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What concentration there from Wagner. Accepting the contact and still finding a way to capitalize.
And Orlando making a change here. Richardson's checked in. On the free throw, no good. Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Here's Wagner after the Sixers pick up 2. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. So, Stan, you don't see a whole lot of players, 6'10", with the perimeter skills of a Franz Wagner.
Oh, you sure don't, Kevin. And not a guy with his size, strength, and skill. And he can create shots for himself. He can finish through contact. And he will also create shots for his teammates.
Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And keeping that head on a swivel. Maxey anticipating his man to be there off that pick and roll and delivers a nice dime.
Now, here's Wagner. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Maxey kicks to Drummond. Shoots over Wagner. And it's Drummond missing. The Magic trail by 3. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Wagner. And that one, good. Wagner's got 9 points in the quarter.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Now Grimes. He has 6. A three-pointer, no good. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Now, here's Wagner. He's got 11. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Since every shot is going in, they should just keep running sets for him.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Drummond. And Philadelphia has possession. They trail by 1. Here's Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia. Magic have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Banchero draws the double. Carter, the pass to Banchero. Rebound by the 76ers.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Maxey on the wing. Black defending, Grimes with the bucket.
This is the kind of selfless leader Maxey is. He knows how important it is to share the ball.
Here's Black, and he uses the glass on the layup. Black's got the game tied up here for Orlando.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Pass to Embiid. Can't hit that one. Great defense that time from Banchero. Bane kicks to Carter. Banchero outside. Now Black. Banchero looking around. No good. In and out off the rim. For Philadelphia, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
And it's the Magic with the ball after the Sixers pick up 2. And it's Banchero missing. Here's Maxey, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And that's tough to guard against. Maxey is just so quick off the ground with that pull-up.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams deciding to change it up. And it's the Magic with the ball. 4-point game. Batazzi, a screen on Maxey. Suggs passes to Batazzi. And Batazzi throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow. Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Here's Wagner. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to George. Embiid with the screen on Bane. With force, Embiid takes it to him.
And how about making a play for his teammate there? Edgecombe showing his all-around game.
Now, here's Suggs. 14 points for him. And Bane the bucket on the assist from Suggs. Suggs has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Edgecombe. Guarded by Bane. Embiid with the screen on Banchero. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Here's Suggs. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And Suggs throws it down.
Everything is working for Suggs offensively at the moment. This is a very encouraging sight to see.
Pass to George. Here's Embiid. Defended by Batazzi. Will not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Good on the bucket. Suggs has got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
So often, Suggs is used to initiate offense. But tonight, he's been on the finishing end time and time again.
Now, here is George. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from you.
Banchero with the ball. Defended by George. Banchero kicks to Suggs. 5 on the clock. Whoops, there's a 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things